I thought that the flying top truck was the limit of Pakistan Railways repair, but I never expected that the assembled trucks repaired by Pakistan Railways were the best in the repair industry. In order to allow Pakistanis to buy cheap and durable trucks, this car dealer specializing in second-hand assembled truck business conveniently used imported truck parts to assemble second-hand fine trucks with super high-cost performance. As soon as the cover of the pile of imported parts was lifted, I never expected that there was actually a lot of course, it is the truck cab that has been completely cut. Don't doubt that you are not mistaken. The entire truck cab and the floor have been cut into 3 pieces. With the sound of the referendum, the piece that has been expressed needs the concerted efforts of the 8 great kings to move it. First, the instrument panel needs to be placed on an idle truck beam. There is no doubt that this truck is a scrapped car from abroad and imported as scrap iron. The orange color looks quite ordinary, but fortunately, various accessories workers will remove various accessories from the instrument panel and clean and refurbish them. Then they need to adjust the horizontal angle of the driving floor and use a small hammer to repair the deformed position of the plate reinforcement. Similarly, the rear part of the driving part also needs to adjust the cut deformed part so that the floor can be basically aligned when spliced. Then the reinforcement structure at the bottom of the floor needs to be welded first. This is correct. Safety driving is an important structure of the floor strength. Next, the location of the dorsal splicing needs to be carefully welded. Since the splicing is severely deformed, it is necessary to use adjustment tools to make the sheet metal splicing tighter and use gas welding to fix the splicing. This process requires constant measurement of the size of the door frame to ensure that there are no problems with the subsequent installation of the car door. At the same time, the repair of the other side is also in progress. The most troublesome part is the joints of the floor in the car. It requires patience and meticulousness to restore it to the original state of the car. More importantly, it is necessary to ensure that the overall strength of the Hanji can meet the repair requirements. Then, the door on one side needs to be installed and carefully tested to see if the door can be opened and closed smoothly. After the doors on both sides are debugged and there are no problems, the roof of the cab can be assembled. Before the roof is spliced, the roof also needs to be removed. Various accessories are then repaired along the edge with a small hammer to repair the deformed position. Then the roof can be assembled on the cab. Since the overall weight of the roof is relatively light, the assembly process is not difficult. You can see that the joint position is still relatively accurate. Then the same operation is used to use gas welding to weld it along the seam of the joint. Only the position where the door frame stands needs to be carefully adjusted to avoid the door from closing. After the overall welding and fixing is completed, the joints need to be carefully and patiently welded to ensure that there is no problem with the overall structural strength of the ride-on style. After the welding is completed, the foot mold machine can be used. The Hamba is finally polished to make the entire base smoother. Next, the engine can be assembled. Use tweezers to level and polish the uneven positions and spray the surface with a uniform and fine greasy coating. The car machine only takes less than 2.5 days to assemble. The owner, who is very strong, can pick up this second-hand high-quality truck at a very low price and drive it on the road with peace of mind.